and then Jam swung its sword, and that casual attitude was beheaded. This mindset leads to passive behavior, mental health issues, and a concrete negative impact on people's lives. I'd like to think of this as my Uncle Ben moment, my superhero origin story, because it allowed me to look. There's a growing and often overlooked epidemic today, male loneliness. This was recently highlighted in a video by a content creator called Shoeonhead. This perfect cocktail of sarcasm and empathy highlighted the struggles of young men in the first world. This video is not just popular, it's her fastest growing video ever. Its impact has been undeniable, with the comment section brimming with heartfelt stories of isolation and despair. You should check it out, and you can find a link in the description below. While she nails the diagnosis, one critical thing is missing: a way out from it. And here's where I want to throw my hat in the ring. The male loneliness epidemic all points to one thing: learned helplessness. This psychological concept, one that I personally grappled with, and I'll share my story shortly, describes a state where people feel powerless to change their situations. This mindset leads to passive behavior, mental health issues, and a concrete negative impact on people's lives. Here's an excellent way to illustrate learned helplessness. A teacher gave her class a 3-question quiz and asked them to raise their hands after answering each question correctly. For the first 2 questions, roughly 2/3 of the class had confidently raised their hands. Unknown to the students at the time, the questions had been different. A third of the class had received 2 unsolvable questions, while the rest had received a set of straightforward ones. By the time the final question was presented, which was the same for everyone, the failing third of the class, having seen their classmates succeed, had lost confidence. This impacted their performance, causing them to struggle with a question they might have otherwise answered correctly. After the experiments, the students expressed that they felt stupid, confused, and incapacitated. What happened here mirrors a typical day on social media and dating apps, where men feel constantly compared to seemingly successful peers, leading to doubt and a sense of helplessness. So, if you're getting value, then you should subscribe to this channel so that you can get more content like this. Thanks. This epidemic of loneliness reminds me of one of the lowest points in my life. In the vibrant nation of Nigeria, the JAMB exam wasn't just a university entrance test. It was a rite of passage. It was the key that unlocked the gates to higher education and the promise of a brighter future. For me, a constant academic performer, exams were a triviality I navigated with ease, even when I studied at the last minute. I held a fixed mindset that I was born to conquer any academic battle. And then JAMB swung its sword, and that casual attitude was beheaded. I got a brutal score of 182 out of 400. As my friends ascended towards their dreams, I found myself grounded, my wings clipped by my complacency. As someone who could be socially awkward and shy, me without my friends was like Trump without his toupee. The loss was huge. I'd like to think of this as my Uncle Ben moment, my superhero origin story, because it allowed me to look inward, take responsibility for what went wrong, and to discover myself. Now surrounded by a loving family and a few friends, I've learned the invaluable lesson of self-validation and not seeking for external approval. Learned helplessness and loneliness are not a life sentence. Every sunrise offers a fresh start. Seize each day as an opportunity to exercise your power to create change, starting with the smallest and most sincere steps. Embrace self-acceptance and refine your values, and the world will respond with relationships that reflect your newfound clarity. Here are 3 practical steps you can take to get out of learned helplessness and loneliness. 1. Count your blessings. Every day for 21 days, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It's a game changer for shifting your focus from what you can't control to the positives in your life. 2. Learn new skills. Pick up a new hobby based on your interests and get good at it. You could brush up on your communication skills or learn to shoot videos on your phone. 3. Volunteer work. Whether serving meals in a soup kitchen or donating to an orphanage, you can make a tangible difference in people's lives. If you found this useful, then you should check out my video on masculinity in 2023. Thanks for watching this far, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace.